Got some exciting news tonight. Is that picture a little bit blurry? I can't tell. Is that a little bit blurry? I do believe it is. Let me click on that. Hello, Renee. Oh, we're going to talk tonight. We are going to get to the truth tonight. Hang on, guys. I'll let a few of you hop on here. Happy New Year, Renee. Is that picture okay? I don't know. Hello, Bad Daddy. Bad Daddy. Okay, hang on, guys. Turn that up a little bit.
Took a very clear photograph on a personal phone of a triangle-shaped unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Look, let me hit pause. Let me show you guys. I found the actual bill right here that I wanted to go over, the actual Senate bill. I know the picture isn't that great. I can tell by looking at my camera, but whatever. I'm doing the best I can do. It is crazy when you actually read what is in this bill, okay? I mean, I'm shocked, actually, that they've been hiding all of this crap from us, okay? And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm going to let a few people join. We'll get to that. We'll let the video play out a minute.
That vehicle, whatever it was, appeared to be operating with a propulsion system that generated no visible exhaust. Hard to see how that could happen.
All right, Nocturnal news. Anyway, we'll pause that. Yes, so look, guys, I want to go over all this news. I'm very excited about this. You know, we got it all right here. Let me go back. 180 days. So what does that put us? That's January, February, March, April, May, June. So somewhere in June. But I was listening to a podcast earlier, and they were saying that we could probably get, you know, some kind of information before June, which is very good. But let me tell you what I'm worried about. July, April, or June, yeah, sorry, July. You're right. But here's what I heard. They're saying we could get it before then. But let me tell you, let me just kind of be the party pooper here. I think they're going to classify all of it, right? You know, I think the Intelligence Committee, they will get all the info, but what will the plebs, you know, the sheep of the world, the peons, the little people, what will we get, right? But, you know, I do have faith in it because a lot of things are leaked, and where's my music? We'll get a little music going here. You know, I think it'll be leaked for sure. And to me, it's scary that the government has just completely hidden this, lied to us, lied directly to our face for decades now. Absolutely decades, right? But I want to read this what's in the bill here. This is the actual bill right here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's very long, and I don't know why my camera is blurry. I think it's because it's really cold outside, and I just had my camera outside, so there's fog on there. But I couldn't believe what the crap in this bill. It is totally insane. I mean, have you guys actually read it or at least kind of thumbed through it? It's crazy. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Advanced aerial threats, right there. You know, again, I'm not going to read this, but the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force at the Office of the Naval Intelligence, blah, 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 blah. Let me get down to the good stuff here, guys. Number one. A detailed analysis of unidentified aerial phenomenon data and intelligence reporting collected or held by the Office of the Naval Intelligence. I mean, that is insane right here. This is what I'm reading right here. Again, I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this because my camera's real blurry. I apologize. I've read the whole thing. A detailed analysis of data of the FBI, which was derived from investigations of intrusions of unidentified aerial phenomenon data over restricted United airspace. Now, I'll tell you what they're worried about. It's pretty clear, right? They're worried that some other country has technology above our own. It's exactly what they're worried about, and they should be. They very well should be. You know, but they've known about it for a long time. You know, so don't let them fool you. And then right here, it goes on to say, human intelligence and measurement of signals, intelligence, a detailed analysis of data, FBI, okay, a detailed description of an integrity, or what is that? Interrogancy, phenomenon reporting for the federal government, regardless of which service agency. Guys, this is a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo to me, right? I mean, it's very long what is in here. The committee is concerned that as a result of several recent incidents, right here, they're talking about the Navy sighting. They're talking about, you know, all of these leaks from the Pentagon, the DOD is what they're referring to. Okay, they're concerned, right? And they should be. They should be. They got shit flying around that they can't explain. You know, like I said, going up to 80,000 feet, down to 20,000 feet. You know, flying at incredible speeds, making our F-18 fighter pilots look like toys, basically. They should be concerned. You know, and finally they're taking it seriously. But people like me, people like you, we've all been trying to tell them for years, okay, that, you know, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. But I kind of get it. Hello, L-E-I-F. Is it Leaf? Leaf? Hello. I kind of get it. I kind of get it, you know, all the clickbait UFO channels, all the grifters, the e-beggars, I call them the e-beggars, the online panhandlers. They've made a mockery of the UFO topic. So I kind of get it. You know, it's hard to be taken seriously when you got a guy, you know, in his mom's basement begging for money on YouTube all day, showing you, you know, CGI UFOs and all that. I get it. You know, I mean, I understand. But now the real deal is coming out. You know what it is? It's time to separate the real truth seekers, okay? People that really want disclosure from the grifters, the e-beggars, right? Here's my Patreon. Don't forget the t-shirts. It's time to separate all those people. It's a beautiful thing. I know I'm babbling, whatever. I'm going to read your comments in a minute, guys. So I'm excited. Okay, the committee further directs that within 180 days of here, let me highlight that for you guys. Although it looks like shit, I'm very sorry. You know, my camera looked great, and I went outside, and there's fog all over my camera because it's like 30 freaking degrees here. Woo, it is cold. Okay. Shall develop a strategy for security and counterintelligence collection that defines the capability, requirements, responsibilities, and processes for security. I mean, there's a lot of little big words in here for domestic military installations and other domestic military facilities. In addition, no less frequently than one each year, under the secretary shall. Basically, they're saying they want to report every year, every 180 days. But I was watching a podcast earlier, okay, where they broke it. It was actually Nick Pope and someone from the New York Times. They broke it down beautifully. They were like, whoa, don't get too excited because they're going to classify everything, right? That's what they were talking about. If you guys just go check out The Basement. You guys know the show, The Basement. I'm sure you guys. I know Renee. I know you know that show. They were talking about it a couple hours ago, 5 hours ago. They posted a video, and they did a good job of breaking it down. But they were saying, you know, they're probably just going to classify everything they find out and just hide it from the public. But you know, I have faith, though. I have faith in the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act. I have faith that good people will leak it. People like Marco Rubio, perhaps. I don't know. You know? I'm hoping. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Recommendations. Sharing across the Intelligence Committee for test and evaluation. The plan of the team integrate unsupervised artificial intelligence algorithm. What is that? You guys read that? Number 3, Article 3. The plan of the team to interrogate unsupervised. What does that mean? Artificial intelligence algorithms, plural, that learn from data without being trained, allowing the artificial intelligence to self-improve into Project MAVEN. What is Project Maven? Have you guys ever heard of that? What's going on here? Counterintelligence programs. I don't know, guys. Anyway, what I'll do. Well, if you guys want to find this, I'll tell you how to find it. It's not hard. Go to the New York Post. Okay, it's very easy because it's hard to find the actual PDF file for the document. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back. Why are we not going back? Okay, so you go here, if you want to find it. Okay, go to the New York Post right there. And I'm just saying, if you want to pull up the actual bill itself, COVID bill right here, started a 180-day countdown for UFO disclosure. Okay, and in the article, click right here, committee comment. It's highlighted in red. That, it'll take you to the actual bill. Man, my camera is very blurry. Now here's the actual bill right here. And you go down about halfway. It's very long, but each one has a header, a title, so it's not too hard to find. Let's see, I can find it really quick. And also, hey, I found that thing. Someone sent it to me on Twitter. We were talking about Steven Greer last night. I found it, or someone sent it to me, should I say. Remember, we were talking about the $75,000 tier for Steven Greer. That rhymed. That's pretty cool. Right here, advanced aerial threats. Okay, it's in about halfway down. You know, if you guys want to check it out, about halfway down in the bill. Anyway, so that's how you find it. Okay, not very hard. But check it out. I mean, there's a ton of articles. Everybody's talking about it. My only fear is, as I mentioned, my only fear, you know, we're going to get all excited. We think the truth is finally coming, and they're going to classify it, you know, a matter of national security, right? That, you know, I mean, I can almost guarantee that's what they're going to do. You know, so let's see, UFO report could be published by government agencies within 180 days. 180-day countdown. I mean, you guys see, it's everywhere. Pandemic has led to rocketing numbers of UFO sightings. Well, yeah, everybody's bored looking up at the sky, but it is everywhere, guys. Hang on, let me try something real quick. I'm gonna try to pull up the chat. Let's see, let's go here. I think I can. I think I may have figured out a way. God, that picture is terrible. It's embarrassingly bad. Notifications. Okay, so here we are live. Let me hit pause, or I mean mute. Or wait, that's not it. Okay, hang on. I want to figure out how to show the chat live. Shouldn't be that difficult, actually. Hang on, I'm about to read your comments too, because and by the way, guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We've got about 3 more hours of 2020, and I can't wait for it to end. 2020's been a terrible year. Is that it right here? Is that it right there? Okay, let me pull that up. Can you guys hear that music in the background? I don't know if it's loud enough. But I want to read your comments if it'll pull up here. I don't know. I've never tried this. Oh, that is so weird. Yes, I'm out feeling 2020, or not feeling 2020. Yes, I understand. Is 2021 going to be any better? I don't know. I gotta admit that. Look, I gotta get this picture looking better, guys. That looks terrible. That's not too bad. Anyway, let me get to this real quick. I'm gonna close that window out. Boom. We'll get to that real quick. I want to show you this thing about Steven Greer, and then we'll get back to the countdown. You know, we'll read the articles. I'll tell you everything I know, which isn't a whole lot. I've read the entire bill multiple times, and basically, you know, they're putting pressure on the FBI, on the Navy, on the government. You know, they want, you know, it's pretty bad. Here's what's bad. When you have, you know, like sections of the government hiding shit from each other, right? I mean, could you imagine how frustrating that would be if you're Marco Rubio or whoever you may be, even the president, okay, when things are being hidden from you? It's like our country, our government is built on lies and deception, You know, but then it does beg the question: Are we ready for disclosure? I don't know. A few years ago, I would have said yes, but now I'm not so sure about that. This is the Facebook group. It has been acting up all day. I don't know if a lot of people are just like flooding the group or what, but it has really been acting up today. Hang on. Every time I go to Facebook right here, when I try to go to my group, when I try to go to Nocturnal News on Facebook, this is what happens. Every time it says waiting for Facebook. Wait, it's been happening all day. I would imagine a lot of people are on here, and that's probably why. Whatever, we don't care about that. You know what? We're going to start completely over. They're basically going to tell us what we already know. Yes, I'm worried about that. K-Dog, shout out. I'm worried about that, you know, but I think we'll get something, I believe. I want to see these pictures, right, that the pilot took. I mean, I at least want to see the damn pictures. All right, hang on, guys. We'll open a new window. I'm going to try to go to Facebook again, because I want to show you guys something. If not, I can pull it up another way. But you see what happens? Every time I click on it, it just buffers and buffers. And even on my phone, I have a brand new, oh, there we go. I got a brand new iPhone. And see how slow it's going? I guess maybe because everyone's online, I don't know. I have really good Wi-Fi, but I have like 4 devices hooked up to it right now. But still, that shouldn't matter. Okay, UFO Nocturnal News. Did you guys hear those fireworks out there? It sounds like World War III in my neighborhood. What do you think of the Council of Five? Hang on. Who is that? K-Dog. Yes, right here. Okay. Now, remember. What is it? The 5th of November? What did what's his name say? Anonymous? Remember what was the date? I forget. Anyway, here's the website I was trying to find last night. Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Here, let me adjust my camera for your viewing pleasure. And I'll read all your comments in a minute here. So you guys remember, I was complaining about all the grifters. You guys know what a grifter is, correct? It's an online panhandler. It's I call them e-beggars, like, you know, e-beggars, like online beggars, o-beggars, whatever, internet beggars, e-beggars, okay? Where they just beg for money. Here's a 30-second clip of a UFO video that I stole. Now give me all your money, right? You know, it's the reason there was the ad apocalypse, like back in 2017. I'm in a mood to look, guys, I'm in a mood tonight. I'm in a mood. I'm feeling feisty, right? I'm feeling feisty tonight. Look, we got the fire going. We're taking down the lights. I'm feeling feisty tonight. A few people I need to talk about on here. Oh, wait, let me adjust my camera that way. Is that picture okay, guys? I can get it closer if you want. The ad apocalypse, yes. I am so serious. But right here. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Steven Greer. I know a lot of you guys get a little touchy when we talk about Steven. I've talked to Steven Greer on Twitter, whatever, but I've talked to him. He's a cool guy. And you guys know my cousin, Tyler, has talked to him, right? You guys know. I have the inside info. Steven Greer is a good dude. He is. But I believe he's getting a little bit selfish, a little bit greedy. Okay? Let me turn this music down. This is important, guys. Let me turn this music down. Turn it down just a notch. There we go. Where are we at? Son of a bitch. Where'd it go? Did I lose it? There it is. Okay. Now, the campaign, they were trying to raise $700,000, as you see right there, okay? Cool, no problem. Well, let's look at the tiers. Okay, tier number 1, $5 to $25. Not a big deal. You mean like interdimensional? Sorry, guys. I'll read the chat in a minute. Number 2, $25 to $44. Okay. We're getting up there. Not a big deal. Number 3, 45 to about $60. Now, what does that get you? Professional digital poster for the movie, download only. Okay, all right, whatever. Tier number 4, right here. God, that picture is god awful. I'm really sorry about the picture, guys. $80. Okay, number 5, about $100. We can get it. Now we're getting up to number 6, about $250. Now remember, this is a crowd-funded project. Okay. Number 7, about $500. Okay. Number 8, $2,500. Number 9, $10,000. Now you get a free weekend, 3-day workshop for 2. Okay, you and a close friend, of course. This is like The Price is Right. Come on down. Oh no, we're about to get to the good tiers. K-Dog, don't worry, my friend. Okay, for 2, redeemed within 1 year. You know, it's like getting the Willy Wonka ticket. You know, I got a golden ticket. What is that song with the golden ticket? Okay. Number 10, $10,000 to $25,000. Now, I'm sorry. I'm a Christian. I wouldn't spend $25,000 to hang out with Jesus, okay? Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me. That's a lot of money. Come on. Look, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Okay, 25, 70. Here we go. $75,000. Guys, I mean, seriously, this is a real website. Okay, free tuition for weekend-long expedition with Greer. Private weekend with Greer. This is for $75,000 and above. Now, I'm sorry, but I feel like that's just a bit too much. I guess the fact that they even have these tiers, I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, now here's kind of the icing on the cake. Okay, for you and up to 10 of your friends at a venue that you provide. Remember last night I told you guys, it's just prostitution. Remember I told you guys, okay? I said not only, look, if I'm paying $75,000, I gotta provide the venue and the food and the entertainment. Well, I mean, are you serious? Like, I'm giving you like nearly $100,000 and I gotta provide the venue? I mean, come on, guys. You know, so when I saw that, I was really disappointed. But I love Dr. Greer. Don't get me wrong. If you're out there listening, Dr. Greer, I love you to death, okay? Disclosure was awesome. But, you know, right here, the total for the film campaign, okay, was a crowdfunded project. They needed about $700,000. Now, the goal was met 100%, okay? That was back in May. Keep that in mind. They continue to this day, you can still donate to this campaign. So my question is, after they get $700,000, where does the additional money go? You know, where does that go? You know, so again, you guys know, and I know I kind of rub people the wrong way when I talk about it, but I have a huge problem with people online begging for money, you know, things like that. There's nothing wrong with running a UFO channel or whatever, a makeup tutorial channel, whatever you're into, whatever floats your boat, nothing wrong with that. But the UFO community in particular, they're a bunch of grifters. I'm sorry. It's all about money. I mean, you guys want to know how much money I make on my channel on UFO Nocturnal News? About $20 a month. Maybe 30 if I have a good month. Now, I could quadruple. I can make a lot of money on my channel if I wanted to. I can monetize the shit out of it, make a lot of money, but I don't. But again, I don't have problems with that. I just have problems with people that abuse, like, you know, that abuse the monetization program, people that abuse Patreon, people that abuse, you know, donations and you know, super chats and things like that. You know, people that are doing giveaways, like, oh, well, here's a little giveaway. Here's a, you know, $10 fucking piece of shit that I bought. You know, but if I get 1,000 subs, I'll give it to one person. Like, I mean, seriously, it's like they're literally online hustlers. I'm not going to say what channel. Somebody went live last night. So I said, okay, I'll click on it, right? I clicked on the live feed. And this dude is like holding this piece of crap. I don't even know what it was. You know, just begging for money, telling people to sub to his channel, and he'll mail one lucky person this piece of crap that he probably got at the dollar store. Don't fook it up. Don't fook it up. No, I'm just honest. And I think people take my honesty the wrong way. I don't have a filter. I don't have a brain to mouth filter. And it does rub people the wrong way. You know, so I don't know, guys. It's very, you know, it's very, and let me tell you why it bothers me. Whatever, you know, do your thing, run your hustle. I don't care. It bothers me because that's why YouTube doesn't take UFO channels serious, right? That's why YouTube puts us at the bottom of the algorithm. Okay? I mean, that's why. It's because I care about the UFO topic and getting to the truth. You know, to answer the universal questions that we all have. How did we get here? Where did we come from? Where are we going? What is out there? You know, that's all I want to know. You know, no big deal, right? But meanwhile, you have channels that are like, oh, here, watch my stolen video and give me all your money in the process. I'm sorry, I have a huge problem with that. And apparently, I'm not alone, because YouTube had enough. They said, okay, UFO community, we're done. We're done. You guys are done. You know, even, okay, Secure Team 10, demonetized. You guys remember that? We'll click right here. I think I may have it pulled up. Let's see. Let's click on this. Like I told you guys, the ad apocalypse back in 2017. YouTube nuked, just said, bloop, nuked hundreds, thousands of UFO channels. They even hit Secure Team 10. And did you guys notice Secure Team 10 got hit with another copyright? Right here. Can you guys read that? This picture is so shitty. I'm sorry. It appears that YouTube has just demonetized the entire channel. This may be the end. Oh, that was 2019. It also happened in 2017. But I'm telling you guys why it happened, okay? So I think it all ties together. Okay? I think it all ties together. YouTube and all these big tech companies, they got rid of all the UFO quacks, okay, the tinfoil hat wearers like me, right? And now that it can be taken a little bit more seriously, I think they're finally telling the truth. Does that make sense? I think it all ties together. Right here, I talked to Tyler about a week ago. He didn't even know this. He didn't even know that his Twitter got hit with a copyright for a logo. Can you guys believe that? I'm so bitter I won't be around to take part in... Hang on, I gotta pull up these chats, guys. Can you guys hear the music? Is it? Do I need to turn it up a bit? Maybe change it? What do you guys want to hear? Anyway, let me show you... Let me try to find something real quick, guys. Hang on. I want to show you the interview I'm referring to with Nick Pope, when they were talking about, here, let me switch accounts. Let me go to YouTube Studio, switch accounts. Let me go back over here. You know, I'm trying to break 3,000 subs, guys. You know, and by the way, if y'all want to send me some money, I'm joking. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes, I watched a video earlier. Nick Pope broke it down. You know, he did a good job at breaking it down, but I'm going to try to pull it up real quick. Here, let me mute this. We're going to mute that. Let me close some of this shit out. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go to history right here. Boom, 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 boom. It should be right here. I think I watched it on my channel. Yes, they're talking. Yeah, kind of like the Galactic Federation, where they're telling us there's underground tunnels on Mars. How crazy is that, right? That is totally insane. If we don't destroy ourselves first, I agree. Here is the
with the news coming out the last few days about
interview. Now, you guys know for copyright reasons I have to pause it a lot, but
with the news coming out the last few days about, the president signing the gigantic omnibus.
And he's talking about there, and again, guys, I have to pause it because if I don't, they hit me with a copyright. But right here, you got Nick Pope, of course, and Steve. Now, the show The Basement, I love. It's a really good UFO show. I wish they would put out more content, but they do a pretty good job at breaking it down. But the audio is terrible, though. So Nick Pope, he has like this terrible microphone on, so I hope you guys can hear it. So if you can't, tell me, and I'll turn it up.
In Congress, what's the new nugget that's kind of interesting to those who pay attention to UFOs?
Well, it's the fact that embedded in this Omni Act that's now been signed is the Intelligence or
Right here, Division Intelligence Authorization Act. That's what I just showed you guys, okay? Right here, just so you know, this is what they're referring to.
Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, and that has in it language on UFOs.
And by the way, you hear how horrible the audio is. Again, not my fault.
And specifically, or should I say UAP, as the phenomenon is known within government, unidentified aerial phenomena. And specifically, there is a request from the Senate Intelligence Committee to the Director of National Intelligence that a report be...
Right here, he's talking about this direct request to submit a report within 180 days of the date of an act of the act. So basically, now, okay, it's already been approved by Trump. Trump signed off on it. So now they have 180 days. But Nick Pope, he's about to talk about how he thinks we'll get it a lot. We could get it in a month. Okay, we're going to get it a lot sooner than 180 days, basically.
About the phenomenon within 180 days of enactment. So the clock is ticking.
Yeah, and this is in regards to, from what I understand, the Pentagon's new UAP,
the final FU.
UFO task force. A task force was essentially put together and announced officially by the Department of Defense. And as you mentioned earlier,
okay, that's all fine and dandy. They talk about the task force. Okay, great, cool. I like it, but are they going to even mention that they were taking $22 million, of our own tax dollars, and they lied to us, right? At a bare minimum, they withheld, life-changing information. The fact that we're not alone. There's UFOs out there. I mean, I wish these guys would have at least mentioned that, like this whole ATIP, secret government program. Like, am I the only one that's like pissed off about that? The fact that, they just blatantly lied to us and just really said, hey guys, I've been lying to you, for decades, but here you go. I don't know. I guess I have a big problem with that, So how do we trust anything they tell us now?
Earlier, one of the specific details about this report is that it's due within 180 days of its inception, which, if it, in fact, it appears to be that the president has approved this bill.
Well, he did.
That puts us in June. So in June, towards the end of June, the government has to start revealing.
You are absolutely, yes. They do manipulate us so much we can never trust them. That you're 100% correct. And I don't trust them. And again, they bring it up here in the interview that they think they'll just probably classify it. It's all going to be a matter of national security, and they're not going to tell us anything.
Their reports, their findings on UFOs, correct?
That's right. And there's some good news and some bad news.
God, that
here.
audio.
The good news is that they might even come in early. There's no reason to say they're going to take the full 180 days, so we may well get it at any stage, particularly if I say that they've probably already been working on some of this.
You see right there, he thinks that we're not going to have to wait 180 days, that we could get it, in a month or 2 or 3, which would be great, because the thing is, why do we have to wait 180 days? They already know about it. They've known about it for years, right? So why do we have to wait another half of a year? Okay, 6 months, whatever, to get like a nugget, just a grain of the truth.
The bad news is that a lot of this may still be highly classified. So it's one thing for the Senate Intelligence Committee and the Armed Services Committee and some others in Congress to get this. But I think there are questions over precisely what, if anything, the general public will get.
Okay, pause right there. What, if anything, the general public will get? I mean, you guys heard it, right? What, if anything, he said that's the real question. What will the general public get, if anything?
And I think it's important to note and to say and emphasize that the reason why any of this is happening, the reason why this task force was put together, the reason why Senate Intelligence was briefed on this, that senators were briefed on this, that of course the president was briefed on this, it's because over the last few years it's come out that the U.S. military pilots and personnel are encountering unknown, fast-moving, weird stuff in the air.
Yes, unknown, fast, like going from, 70,000 feet down to sea level to 20,000. I'm sure you guys all know, right? I have to pause it because, again, I don't want to get hit with a copyright. So, but let me read a few of these comments. No way they will be withheld for as long as possible. By the way, guys, I'm reading them right here. They manipulate us so much. I want to be there. Ghost voice shout out. Only the most qualified people will get off planet, or the richest. Yes, maybe that's why they're going to the moon. The whole Artemis project, right? It could be. Well, usually we have a lot of people in the chat. I figured New Year's Eve there wouldn't be hardly anyone here, so I do appreciate you guys joining.
Air, and to this day, no, determination as to what these things are has been made. Correct.
That is correct, and indeed, on the Pentagon's website, you can still see the.
Yes, right here. The Department of Defense has authorized the release of 3 unclassified Navy videos, one taken, and they're talking about, you guys already know, the USS Nimitz, which, again, they didn't even release all the video that they had. Okay, they released a part of it, which is great. Okay, cool. But, I highly doubt that they only had, 10 seconds of footage per video. And we know that's false. Now, if you guys have watched like the documentaries, like the guy running the radar, he said, no, they have hours and hours of footage. Like this went on for days, months even. So again, where's that video? Or where are the pictures? Where are the documents? And look, again, it's appalling what the government is hiding, from us. It really is.
Press release where they said these 3 videos, the ones that were put out some years earlier, these 3 videos,
stored away in file cabinets, yes,
remain unidentified, and that's still their line. So, and the other point with all this is, yes, we've seen 3 videos, but in their public statements, both from the DoD and from the Navy earlier, it's been made very clear that this is just.
I'm going to pause it. You hear how bad the audio is. Okay, you said apparently when the British royal family travel around the world, kids go missing, not kissing, missing, never to be seen again. They're supposed to drink their blood. What the fuck? Yeah, look, I don't know about that. I go down the rabbit hole, but I don't know if I go that deep. 300,000 disappear every year in the U.S. alone. Yeah, I know. That is very true. Very true. I mean, do you think it's like UFO related? I mean, I'm sure maybe some of it is, but, I'm sure a lot of it is just criminal activity, right? No Trace or 411. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. Yeah, I mean, it could be abduction, right? It could be aliens. We don't know.
Just the tip of the iceberg that it's an ongoing series of these encounters in the restricted military aerospace around aircraft carriers, for example, but also military installations and other facilities on the continent.
Okay, I have to pause it. That audio is so bad. It is so bad. It is terrible. But anyway, there you go. I mean, a lot of people are talking about this right now. And I believe we will get something where I don't think we'll have to wait till June or July. I really don't think we'll have to wait that long. Let's see, COVID bill. Probably need to close that window out. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. I believe the reptilian thing, they live underground. Remember the Phil Schneider? Of course I remember Phil Schneider. I've made videos about Phil Schneider. But a lot of people believe, he was, some type of agent, some type of, basically working for the government, disinformation. What do they call that? Not a shill. What do they call it? There's a word for that. Let's look at some of these articles here. I mean, this is crazy. Crazy to me. Let's see, videos. He was suicided. Yes. Yeah, I believe his wife found him, right? I mean, again, I made videos about it, but I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. Actually, I made a video, if you guys want to go check it out, about all the people in the UFO community that have, vanished or disappeared. I think I highlighted maybe 4 or 5 different people. And I think Phil Schneider was one of them in my video. I made it like 8 or 9 months ago. COVID bill includes 180-day countdown. UFO report could be published. Classified UFO documents could be released within 180 days. I'm looking at the videos right now. Here, let me go to YouTube and search it. Let's see, what do we search here? Man, let me turn the light on. UFO. What would I search for there? UFO countdown? C-O-U? No, doesn't make sense. Countdown. Yeah, I found it earlier. I found a few videos on it. My own video popped up, actually, one of my videos. Let's see, Naked Science. Yeah, here's the video that we just watched right here. COVID bill started 180-day countdown. And I think it's very odd that everyone is titling their video countdown, 180-day countdown. It's like they all copy each other, It's kind of weird. I mean, I did it too, but I just did it because everybody else was doing it, and I thought that was the, the right thing to do. Let's see, how would I title that? I want to know. Oh, I'd put in, I got it. COVID bill. COVID-bill. We'll try that. We'll see what pops up. Are aliens real? Joe, right? I mean, see, again, you guys heard me earlier talking about how they've gotten rid of all the UFO channels. Like, anytime you type in anything UFO related, what do you get? Joe Rogan, Fox, and, CNN, BBC. Now, back in the day, back in 2017, 2018, you got a million good UFO channels, but they all got nuked. They're gone. And I'm telling you why. They're gone because they took advantage of the platform. I mean, that's not the only reason, but one of the reasons, okay? So, but right here, I mean, look, that title, or that what I put in there, it should pull up 100 videos, but it doesn't. Let's see, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Trump knows about aliens and hasn't said anything. And according to the Galactic Federation, okay, Trump, was gonna, basically tell the world about UFOs and aliens, but he didn't. Was he threatened? Maybe. Why didn't he? I mean, look, there's really nothing on it. But, again, I can find a million little clickbait videos, but where are all the, the real UFO researchers? Are they gone? Do they not exist anymore? Here, let me go to, I know UFO Mania put out a video on it, but it was just like it was just like a robotic video. I'm trying to find some information here. I mean, look, I just typed in UFO Mania and it doesn't even pull up the channel. I'm telling you guys, the algorithm, is totally geared against UFO channels. I'm gonna have to go to, just sucks. I have to go to history, right? Or maybe notifications. Let me go to my notifications. Could probably find it in here. Here we go. We'll click on that channel. We're gonna mute that. Go back there. Here we go.
COVID-19 relief and government funding bill has been in the news a lot recently for various reasons, but what hasn't been as well publicized is an obscure committee comment attached to the Intelligence Authorization Act which makes reference to the UFO phenomenon. In the comment, the Senate Intelligence Committee directs the Director of National Intelligence, in consultation with the Secretary of Defense and the heads of such other agencies, to submit a report within 180 days of the date of enactment of the Act, to the Congressional Intelligence and Armed Services Committees.
I cannot stand these automated voices. Like, anybody can talk into a microphone. I have the most annoying voice on the planet. And right, I can talk into a microphone. Like, I don't get it. Happy New Year, my friend. No, this robotic shit, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Unidentified aerial phenomena. This report must include a detailed analysis of unidentified phenomena data collected by A. Geospatial intelligence, B. Signals intelligence,
Here it is, right here.
C. Human intelligence, and D. Measurement and signals intelligence, as well as a detailed analysis of data of the FBI, which was derived from investigations
Yes, they do have good clips.
of unidentified aerial phenomena data over restricted United States airspace, and an assessment of whether this unidentified aerial phenomena activity may be attributed to one or more foreign adversaries. Back in June we reported that Florida Sen. Marco Rubio, acting chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, had asked intelligence agency heads to compile together all currently available information.
Now, you guys know I made a video about that, okay, Marco Rubio. So go, I think I titled it like Presidents. I can't remember. I make a lot of videos, but I made a video where he talked about it. Maybe I can find it real quick. Let's see. Let me exit out of here. We'll get our music going. Let me change up this music a little bit. Let's see. Da, 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 da. A-R-T. It is so dark in here. I can't see shit. Here, we'll play that. Copyright free, of course. It's all got to be copyright free. Don't want to get in trouble. Am I right? You guys know. Turn that down a bit. The internet is really lagging. Okay. Okay. Now, let me find that video. Why is the internet lagging? I don't know. I think, well, I have 4 devices hooked up right now. That's number 1. I let my neighbor use my Wi-Fi. Okay, he's disabled. Here, let me hit, I don't want him to,
on the topic of you.
Let me hit pause here. So yes, I think he has like 2 different things hooked up to it, and also being that it's New Year's Eve, I have AT&T is my my internet provider. So I think a lot of people are online tonight. Okay, so let me find that video real quick. I don't remember the title. Hope your boy Tyler had a good Xmas. Yes, yeah, he did. Everything's good. Everything's great. Okay. That is loud. Hang on. Drone footage. By the way, I'm gonna bring some drone footage pretty soon. Hang on, guys. Let me pause that. Okay, here's Donald Trump, past president. What are we looking for again? I already forgot. It shows you how my brain works. Oh yeah, we're looking for a Rubio. Okay, disclosure 2020 closer than we think. This might be it right here. I think it is. Let me see.
I want to tell you what I know about this YouTube channel would be banned.
Banned. Hang on, guys.
All right, guys,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
In time, 2001, Dr. Steven Greer puts together a team of people, all the way from fighter pilots, high-ranking military officials, members of Congress, hundreds of highly credible witnesses, in order to bring the world disclosure. You know, we want the truth about alien life form outside of our planet. But you know, there's still a lot of questions left unanswered. You know, and I've talked about this before. I believe we just witnessed our generation's Roswell off the coast of California. We're talking about the USS Nimitz, the video you're watching right now. Also, I will be filing a Freedom of Information Act for the actual transcript of that information from the Pentagon to our government. Now think about this, guys. Had this UFO had a flag on the side of it, it would have been considered an act of war for entering our airspace, because it's unidentified. It's harmless, I guess. I mean, it's crazy, but thank God, you know, someone like Rubio came forward and said, no, you know, we are demanding answers. We want to know what is invading our airspace. Again, had this been a foreign country, it would be an act of war, right? You know, and as you guys know, we're going to get into it today.
Okay, let me hit pause. I think this is the video where I have Marco Rubio. Yeah. Here we go. You guys hear them fireworks out there? It's like World War III. Damn hoodlums.
So, you know, as the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, Senator Rubio, very quietly, just about a month or so ago, attached into a bill that's working its way through the Senate, this idea of wanting to know some of the...
Now remember, this was the original bill, not the bill that just got passed, okay? Yep, we got fireworks here too in my city. Yeah, it sounds like a war zone out there. It's crazy.
Aeronautical, differences that we're sort of seeing. What we call UFOs, he doesn't want to use that term, the Navy doesn't use that term, but he says there are objects flying...
UAP. Womp, womp, womp.
Over military bases, encountering civilian airliners, encountering military jets, that they just cannot...
All right, guys.
Don't get in trouble, bad daddy.
Document from Marco Rubio. You're right there talking about, you know, advanced aerial threats. You know, going into
I'm the one lighting them.
Craft entering our protected military.
Okay, let's get to Rubio. Let's get to Rubio.
This type of research, and the fact that they are studying alien
alloys. It's so weird to hear yourself talk. Okay, where you at, Rubio? I know he's on this video. Ah, here we go.
About the USS Nimitz sighting.
Are we alone?
No, look, here's the interesting thing for me about all this, and the reason why I think it's an important topic, okay? And that is, we have things flying over our military bases and places where we're conducting military exercises, and we don't know what it is, and it isn't ours. So that's the legitimate question to ask. I would say that, frankly, that if it's something outside this planet, that might actually be better than the fact that we've seen some technological leap on behalf of the Chinese or the Russians or some other.
Okay, you heard what he said. Technological leaps on behalf of the Chinese or the Russians. So they're worried about national security, right? Little Mark. Little Rubio. That's what they're worried about. But, you know, I think that's kind of a little bit disingenuous, okay? I think, yes, okay, they're worried about the technology, of course, national security, but they can no longer... Beady eyes right here. They can no longer hide it from you.
Adversary that allows them to conduct sort of activity. But the bottom line is, if there are things flying over your military bases and you don't know what they are because they're not yours, and they exhibit potentially technologies that you don't have at your own disposal, that to me is a national security risk and one that we should be looking into. And so that's the premise I begin with.
Let's clear this up. Who would be looking into this, and they would be...
Oh, you said it froze up. Sorry. I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was saying they try to claim that it's national security, blah, and it is, okay, but I think it's because they can no longer deceive the public, they can no longer lie to you, right? So now it's become the popular thing to do, right? The most, political, for their political career, to tell you what you're about to find out, right? They can no longer hide it, so now they have to be honest. I mean, doesn't that show you how grimy these politicians are? We had this $22 million program, okay, we took all your money, we lied to you. Now that we can no longer continue the lie, well, we're going to tell you the truth now, but not the whole truth, only a part of the truth, because again, I think they're going to classify, it's all going to be a matter of national security, and they're not going to tell us everything, that they find out. Of course not. They all lie to each other. They can't even be honest within their own brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever.
Generating some sort of a publicly available report on, you're not using the phrase unidentified flying objects, you have another euphemism for it, unidentified aerial phenomenon, which is not...
I didn't come up with that. That's the one that the military uses. And ultimately, that's the one...
God, I hate politicians.
Yeah, so the Office of Naval Intelligence, this is over, has impacted the Navy.
I mean, I have to give him credit, though. I have to give Marco Rubio credit. At least he's trying. His intentions may not be in the right place, but at least he's trying to get to the truth. Oh, God, my battery's about to die. I'm going to have to get off here in a minute, guys.
For the most part, I've seen reports on this now for the better part of a decade. Other countries have had similar reports, and so...
Yes, Mikey, 100% correct.
There is someone flying in the airspace that no one else is allowed to fly in, and we don't know who it is, and it is something we have. We need to know what that is. I mean, that's, in my mind, I don't understand why we wouldn't want to know what it is. Maybe there's a completely sort of boring explanation for it, but we need to find out.
A boring explanation for a craft that can go, what do they say, 70,000 feet down to 20,000 feet under the water through the ocean at 115 miles an hour. How is there a boring explanation for that?
And so that's really what we're asking about, and we're asking to make public as much as possible that information.
Yes, eruptions and comments, you're right.
Into the mold of classified per se.
All right, but what's your gut? Are we alone in the universe? Or
I can't tell you that.
I don't have a gut feeling.
Video, and then I'll be back.
More, but the real bombshell here is actually an interview in the New York Times by a man named Eric Davis.
The New York Times, they've been all over it.
A subcontractor and a consultant for that program.
Yes, Happy New Year. I'm about to hop up here too.
Mr. Davis had this to say. He now works for Aerospace Corporation. He said he gave a classified briefing to the Defense Department agency as recently as March about retrievals.
Happy New Year, Bad Daddy.
Off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. So.
Okay, let me pause it right there. Let's see. I gotta stand up. Glad to finally catch one of these. Yes, me too. Look, guys, got my fire going as always. It's kind of burning out on me, though. I'm gonna have to relight it. What about, what do you say? What about, hang on, guys, I gotta stretch my legs. We gotta walk a little bit. And I'll read some of these comments here. Let's see, chat. Okay, hang on, I gotta pull up the chat. Okay, live chat, all are visible. There we go. Okay, stay safe, y'all. See you next time. Happy New Year. What about the signal they got from the closed solar system near ours? I didn't hear about that. Oh, a new WOW signal, really? Oh, you got a link there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might make a video about that. Thank you. I definitely might make a video about that. But didn't the original WoW signal turn out to be nothing? You know, it's been a long time since I really looked into that, but I thought it kind of turned out to be nothing. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see. Yep. He says, yep. Keep them coming. We appreciate them all. Yeah, you know, the channel's getting better and better. You know, people have to realize that the channel's not that old. I mean, you know, I've only been talking about UFOs for a very short time. You know, in terms of a YouTube channel, it's been, what, 5 or 6 months? So we're doing pretty good. We're about to break 3,000 subs, and you know, we got, I don't know, a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook. So collectively, we've already broke 3,000, but we're doing good. We're doing good. So I, you know, I greatly appreciate everyone out there. I do. Does mean a lot to me, and and it's not money motivated. Hopefully, you guys know that. And there's no clickbait here. Let's see. He says, "What does that prove? That old WoW signal, Bad Daddy. What does what prove? Not prove one way or the other. Keep them coming." Sorry, guys, I can't hear. Hang on. I'm trying to read your chat. Let me put my camera down. If you think about it, 3,000 people in actual people, it's a lot. Yeah. We already broke 250,000 views, so that's not bad. Our views are really high. You know, the like to dislike ratio is like 90-something%. There's all these different things in the algorithm, and they're all really good. You know, so you know, it's not me, it's you guys. So thank you. You know, I just make the videos and throw them out there. Maybe we was lucky then they blew up. Like if they were all stood in the yard. Are you guys talking about fireworks? I'm so lost. Are you out there, Renee? Who's out there? There's still 13 people in the chat. Who's out there? Leave a comment so I can say hello. Happy New Year. Who's watching? Brandy, are you out there? Renee, Troll Patrol, where you at? You're slacking, buddy. You know, look, I knew being New Year's Eve, I figured everybody, hello, Beast. Hello, Mikey. I figured, you know, it's a terrible time to go live, but whatever, you know. I enjoy, and by the way, I'm going to start going live, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But maybe for like half an hour, you know, just to kind of show a video, talk to you guys, and hop off here, you know, instead of, you know, dragging it out for an hour. Yes, Mikey. And Miss, is it, look, you have to tell me while I have you, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Beb or Beeb? I always check in on, catch it. Well, thank you, K-Dog. How do you pronounce your name? I'm going to have to email you if you don't tell me. An hour is fine, thank you. So bee, like a bee, like a buzzing bee, beep, right? Like beep, 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 beep. Realizing it's not easy to make videos, helping my kid learn how to make them. So Mikey, check it out. What I'm going to do on my other channel, UFO Nocturnal News, I'm going to kind of do tutorials. Thank you, Beeb. Tutorials on how to make videos. So go check out that channel tonight or tomorrow, and I'll have kind of a tutorial on there, and I can help you and your kid, your family, whoever, you know, learn how to make videos. So, you know, I mean, I'm still learning. It's kind of like anything, really. You know, you never stop learning. So, but I'm gonna make a video, kind of a tutorial on how to make videos. So there you go. And always, yeah. Again, if you guys ever want to start up your own channel, I'll be more than happy to help you. You know, so there you go. So all right, guys, I am going to hop off here. I'm about to eat some New Year's Eve dinner, and probably maybe watch a movie. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Pete, is that Pete Pen? Pete Pen 1? Shout out Pete Pen 1. Where do you guys come up with these names? All right, guys. Well, hey, Happy New Year, and look, I'll see you guys next year.